This is what we need as a police department, as a city, is for citizens to get involved and to actually risk themselves sometimes in order to help someone.
Some Good Samaritans lead police to a suspected rapist.
Those citizens jumped into action after they saw a woman jump bound and naked from a moving van. Now a man is in police custody. News Channel 5's Paul Kiska is following the story for us. Paul, this was a brutal crime.
Leon, police say this woman had her arms, her legs, and her mouth duct taped. She was handcuffed and naked. Despite all of that, she fought for her life and jumped out of her attacker's van. Investigators spent several hours going over the crime scene. Police say the 18-year-old woman got into the man's van willingly on Cleveland's west side last night around 5:30. Police say after the woman was tied up and raped, the man said he would take her to the hospital, but instead he drove her to West 47th and Train near Clark Avenue, where the woman, despite being tied up, jumped from the van.
I just drove up. She's tied up and she's naked and she's bleeding over her head, and she said that she was assaulted.
Passers-by called 911, gave the woman clothes and a blanket. Then a 41-year-old man followed the attacker. Using OnStar, he gave police street-by-street updates tracking the man down I-90 until Rocky River police surrounded the van and arrested the suspect.
Although she took a ride from someone she did not know, which obviously no one should do, but she did the right thing by not letting him take her anywhere. She fought. She did whatever she had to do to get out of that van, and that saved her life.
Cleveland Police 2nd District Commander Keith Salzer calls the people who helped the woman and the 41-year-old man who followed the van heroes for getting involved.
Without these individuals taking action like that and following him, we may never have caught this guy. We didn't have a license plate. She didn't have anything other than the information that from basically inside the van, and without them, this guy'd still be on the loose.
The 63-year-old man police suspect of abduction and rape lives on Dover Center Road in North Olmsted with his sister. His sister told me her brother has been in and out of prison, lives in a trailer in her driveway, spends a lot of time in the metro parks, but would never attack a woman. Now, the 63-year-old man from North Olmsted that police arrested is being held on suspicion of rape, kidnapping, felonious assault, and drug possession. We have his name and his photo, but since he has not been officially charged yet, we are not naming him at this time. He has a history of arrests, including embezzlement, drugs, assault, and weapons charges. Live downtown, Paul Kiska, News Channel 5.
Paul, before you get away, let me ask you, this was such a violent crime. Do police think that this man may be connected to any other unsolved crimes in the area?
Leon, Cleveland police say they're going to take a very close look at this man because it was such a violent attack. They don't know what his plans were for that woman. For that reason, they said the sex crimes unit will use his DNA to see if he's connected to any other unsolved rapes in this area.
Many thanks. Paul Kiska handling the story for us.